Come with me on a journey to a place not very far away, where you will hate your games. However, you will play them to completion anyway. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Crimson Desert. Okay, I might be exaggerating slightly about the hate part. However, there are some cons and pros that we will go over here in this video. I'm your host, House 3. Let's get into Crimson Desert. In the words of William Shakespeare, expectation is the root of all heartache. Hence, why I experienced much heartache playing this game in my 20 hours to date. From my perspective, I feel the expectations for the title I had were low. From my single player titles that I enjoy, I usually like the cinematics. I want to watch a movie. I want to feel like I'm immersed into a movie. Help me understand why I'm playing this. Let me feel a part of the story. Set up the scene with good quality cinematics, especially in 2026. That's like one of the big no-nos for a lot of the titles that I personally play.
No problem.
This game didn't deliver on that, as we can see here.
They just throw you in like this.
Bloop.
Hey, yo! I feel like I missed something, bro. They didn't start us off with a cutscene.
Hey, Cliff.
Nothing. Just throws you straight in. It's a good gameplay.
Perfect timing
It's
as
not even that
always.
smooth.
Sit down, dig in.
We're still missing Ryan. Probably dead.
Everyone got a bowl? Yeah?
I suppose that's one less mouth to feed, eh?
Oi, could make it two less mouths, you know.
If you got a fight left in you, get your ass back out there. No one's stopping you. Now shut up and eat.
We're just gonna sit here sipping this pig swill. I'd rather eat a black bear's
Hey,
bleed.
you looking to get some manners beaten into you? You better fucking pick that up.
Or what, Jan? You gonna make me?
Fine, that's enough.
Forget it. Bloody bastard.
Cranky ginger.
I know it's a Korean developer.
enough.
Shout out to Pearl Abyss. But yeah, they did a great job about the dialogue. That's definitely one of the saving graces and one of my highest pros about the game. The dialogue is extremely funny, witty.
Cranky ginger plot. Okay, W points for the dialogue.
And a perfect segue into our pros that we will cover. There's a few. Yeah, one is, first is being that dialogue. It's funny, it's fantastic, it's old English. It offers a very interesting perspective and take on the language.
Okay, so we can click.
Very funny, I like it.
I'm clicking the wrong thing.
In addition to that, you get a warm story that's relatable about camaraderie, brotherhood, rebuilding what was lost.
Mouth to feed, eh?
Oi, could make it two less mouths.
It kind of carries.
Fight left in you. Get your ass back out there. No one's stopping you. Now shut up and eat.
We're just gonna...
The scenery is pretty beautiful.
This reminds me of Harry Potter a little bit.
And immersive with the ability to go into first person and third person. It does feel like if you wanted to, you could really immerse yourself in it, especially if you have a VR. VR will probably take it to another level. So you got that going for it. The combat for the most part is pretty fluid, although I have some issues like locking onto opponents or even doing certain actions when I don't want to, like spamming the arrows instead of a power attack. Those little nuances, you can kind of learn it and get with it, and still have a good time.
So you telling me now you can't shoot no arrow? Now we out of arrows. Do the force palm on somebody. My side.
One of the double-edged swords, if you will, of the game is the difficulty. The difficulty even in some of the mini games seems to be very hard, almost as if that's some of the filler that they use to pad the playtime and to make it to where you can't return the game. Some of the parts are hard enough to where it's interesting and it gives you some sense of accomplishment after beating the boss. No spoilers, but after beating the first boss, I did receive an item that served me well and I found useful and I liked. And there was a little sense of feel good after completing that. However, yeah, it it was hot. It was very hot, a little hotter than I would have liked. So for some players, that could be a big turnoff. Speaking of turnoffs, that leads us to the cons that had us getting up and running away from that crimson desert that we once thought would quench our thirst. The menu is spammy, especially for learning those new skills and the tutorials. It's so spammy, comes off like a gotcha. Yeah, I know it's a thing in the East, but come on, let's minimize that. It would help out with quality of life drastically.
Oh, great. A fucking puzzle.
All of your little skills and like have different buttons to do, and some of them are required for passing the puzzles. That can be annoying as well. If you just put your time and mind to it, I imagine you can get over it. And I haven't played after the newest update, so it's likely it may be a little easier for players, but I found myself hitting my head and having to look up a lot of what to do, more so than I would have liked to. So that, I believe I personally would rate the game a 4 out of 10. Not worth the $79.99. I would make $29.99. You're probably right there. At a good point. All right, last con, almost forgot. You can tell that there was a lot of research done for the project. They spent a lot of money, a lot of testing was done because it feels really good, really intuitive. They put in a lot of quirks and mechanisms and almost some design like from our other games. Like, it really reminds me of Elden Ring, Elder Scrolls. I see some Assassin's Creed elements in there. So other people have told me there's other games. Y'all let me know in the comment section what games you feel like Crimson Desert reminds you of, if you just seen media or played it. But it has that effect of kind of pissing you off if they're not careful. Very similar to you seeing something that's not quite human, and some people having that reaction to it where they want to destroy it or just detest it. It becomes detestable. It almost has that effect in some instances where the similarities are there, but they're just not quite executed very fluidly. And that definitely contributes to my low rating of the game.
Damn.
What's that? Got something to say? Go on then.
Damn.
With it. I'm all ears.
Still gonna be playing through it. That's me at 20 hours in right now. We'll probably do an update here after I finish and get some more completion. Feel free to tap in. We'll be doing a live stream on Twitch and Kick at 10toes3. Much love, fam. So feel free to follow me there. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy the content or like our commentary. Much love to you, friends. Take care. Peace.
Give Gian my regards.